My game's been crashing for as well anyway. So 204 I'm up. Hey! So this is a mod list. Some of it's still getting added and stuff like that. Various reasons. Road signs, Dragonborn delay because just story sense. Clear map stuff. Whiterun expansion. So I also have the other one, the one where Stormcloak guys are. So it actually stuff affects from the war. Achievement enabler, because I've still got 2 achievements to get. Hence why that's a AI overhaul because AI is stupid. Magic sound reworks.
I call on the blue-eyes white dragon.
Lotus is called upon the wrath of the blue-eyes white dragon. He'll annihilate all your foes with his white lightning attack. I've got a bunch of magic stuff ones. I've got Solitude reworks.
I call on the blue-eyes white
Blades call upon the wrath of the blue-eyes white dragon as I'm throwing him away. He'll annihilate all your foes with his white lightning attack. I really need to put a timer on that. Stop it. So yeah, I use a bunch of magic reworks. So like I've got Arcanium, I've got a pocket foot.
Blue-eyes white dragon.
Vagabond is caught upon the wrath of the blue-eyes white dragon here, and I owe your foes with his white lightning attack. I will get faster. Quest markers for them stupid flipping gems. AI fixes. Belt quivers. Better snow. I have the Ultimate College pack, Ultimate College of Winterhold. That's a collection of mods. Check that out if you want. It's really actually cool. And my friend who I'm playing with, Elle, if you want to say hi.
Hi.
He doesn't have the Ultimate College. He's watched me play for the Ultimate College and wants to get the Ultimate College, even though he doesn't really do magic. That's how good the mod is. So yeah.
I just want to explore the place.
Yeah, it redesigns the entire thing, adds a new quest onto the end, which is really cool. Better skill books and names and stuff. Real good. Beyond Skyrim Bruma, because we were checking that out, and we've already checked out what we wanted. We'll be waiting for the full Beyond Skyrim Cyrodiil, as well as the rest of the stuff the Beyond Skyrim team bring. This is definitely something I'll come back to the game more for. Black Mage Armor, because I'm playing as a mage, and yeah, I wanted Mage Armor that looked good, so we got Black Mage Armor. Do that now, or I can leave a reminder for you later. Just put, do exclamation mark to do, one word, space, then what I'm doing. Blended Roads, once again, some more detail-y stuff. Book covers, makes the books look better. Patches and stuff, spells. Buy more from Stewart's. So this mod basically makes it so when you get a house from the Harp thing DLC, the Stewart's have more options to buy from, so you can actually buy straw, glass, iron ingots, like everything you actually need to build your house. You can buy from them. It's great. Windhelm stuff, once again. Patches and things. I run a bunch of JK stuff as well. Cloaks of Skyrim. Conduit. This is just a spell thing. So if I have a fire spell in one hand and a melee weapon in the other hand, I can infuse my melee weapon with fire. It's great. Convenient carriages. Adds more carriages around the world. Real good. Resource packs for my party stuff. Cutting room floor. So cutting room floor is another good one. All the content that was cut from base game Skyrim, this adds back in. So you get everything that Skyrim was meant to have. Science extra perks. I just give myself more perk points per thing because I use as Ordinator perk as rework. And that adds so many perks, I feel like I need more perk points per level. So I use this. Delay Dawn Guard to level 20. Just that way I don't get any vampire attacks until I've got a decent level to actually maybe deal with them. Dishonored Blink spell because I wanted to be able to teleport around as a mage. I just felt like that was justified, so yeah. Display enemy levels. Just a bit of UI detailing. More things for other things to work. Dragon Aspect Mage version. So there's a Dragon Shout from the Dragonborn DLC called Dragon Aspect. And it buffs like everything you can do apart from magic. So the whole point of this is to add magic into it. So when you use Dragon Aspect, suddenly you get a magic buff as well. Elemental Destruction Magic. So I used this before I found all my other magic overhaul stuff. And if you're wanting to dabble into magical mods, I'd definitely recommend this one. As what this one does, it adds earth, water, and air magic into the game. Sadly, they don't work with other stuff like the conduit and stuff because they haven't got official elements. And the perks on the skill tree, there's also a patch to make it a coordinator. So the fire tree becomes fire and earth. The ice tree becomes ice and water, and the lightning tree becomes lightning air. And it just adds more elements and then disperses around people. So Earth's side effect is it can stop health regen. So it's a great way to deal with trolls. I can't remember water's side effect off the top of my head. I'll have to find a water spell to kind of find that. Air side effect has a chance of just blowing the enemies away to push them back. And we had it so funny on a playthrough I did as a stealth archer, and I put air into the bow. So I was firing the shots, and you would just watch these enemies just every now and then go fly away because they got hit with air. It was great. Enigma and Sigma. So this makes dragons like Parthenax, Alduin, and stuff. It reworks their voices to sound a lot more menacing, and they are big characters. Like, they actually have like a voice with depth now. It's great. Better quest objectives. This was just something I got as on a whim. I can't remember exactly the reason why, to be honest with you. Fall Skier. This is a mod we just downloaded today. Adds like a bunch of hours of content. Fate cards. So I use Legacy of the Dragonborn, which is a museum, and I would highly recommend the mod. Legacy of the Dragonborn is a museum, and the whole point of the museum is to the adventures of the Dragonborn. And there's patches to make it work with other mods and stuff. It's great. I can show you that in a bit. We're gonna do Might and Museum the moment I'm done with my current quest. And there's you can get cards in the game through Legacy of the Dragonborn. When you collect a deck of 13 cards, you get a perk, and this just redesigns them to look better. Stuff for script things, first-person magic overhaul animations, so it makes when you actually do a magic in first person looks better. Guard armor replacer, so this actually makes the guards actually look like they've got unique armors around the place. Helgen Reborn, so we can actually rebuild Helgen after the dragon attack. More patches. I equip, so if you look down in my corner down here when I get back in game, you'll see I've got like a little bunch of circles and stuff about what I've got equipped. That's I equipped. Immersive armor, immersive citizens. The immersive college, once again, part of the ultimate college of Winterhold stuff. Immersive movement, immersive sounds, immersive weapons, immersive world encounters. All for immersion, to make the world feel more live, like you're actually doing stuff and not just kind of emptiness. Indigo, he's a follower. I've got 5 followers in total. Mods. I don't take all of them out together though, because that would be too powerful. JK stuff. So JK reworks a bunch of how places look and makes them look better, is the best way to say it. Honestly, just better. Like they're a lot more flushed out. Don't look generically the same. Another guy I'd highly recommend to look at. JKJKJK. Caden, he's a follower. Keep the skeleton key. So this is a thing for I get the choice of deceiving if I choose to. Keep the skeleton key purely for my museum collection for Dragonborn stuff. This is a bunch of patches for other things. This one, I can't remember exactly, but there was just I remember there's been a bunch of some of the stuff I've got. This had some patches for it. Build your own noble home. So this was something that we found on a whim. Oh, it looked cool. Downloaded it, fully built it out. Turns out it's OP as shit. We can make like 20k gold like that, like it's nothing, and a bunch of resources like it's nothing. It's great. Left ring mod. So that way you get a left ring and a right ring. So you can have 2 rings equipped. That way we're not going super OP on rings, but it's just nice to have 2 options so you can have 1 on each hand. And then this is like the whole reason this playthrough is Legacy of the Dragonborn. Like I say, it's a museum fully dedicated to the adventures of the Dragonborn. You make money from it. It's not too great of money, but it's like you've probably seen player houses out there about like, oh, go and collect stuff from your journey and things, and like put all the claws on display. Put this in. This is the ultimate collection display. Every armor set in the game goes in this. A bunch of armors and weapons from the mods go in this. Journeys from every quest line goes in this. Everything. It is. If you are a person who wants to show off their collection, this is the mod for you. is the best way to put it. Safe House Plus just gives more options to the Legacy of Dragonborn Safe House. Lucium, he is a follower that I've got. He is someone that I'd recommend him. Like, he's actually kind of funny, got some cool dialogue from it and stuff. Marissa, Tales of Trouble. So this is another follower I got, but it's a follower you guys will never ever see on stream. Like, I won't be doing their quests on stream. As she's a bit risky. She was labeled as 18 plus, and it's just like, because you've got multiple endings, and one of the endings can lead to 18 plus shit, which I'm trying not to go down, but I'm not looking up cheats on how to do her shit either. So if I accidentally go down that route, I don't want that to be on stream, so you'll never be seeing that on stream. Other than that, she's actually a very interesting follower, what I've played with her so far. Magic duels. So if you're an actual caster, the whole point of this mod is great. So if you fight against another caster, just not fair. Hey, I don't want to get done, right? Yeah, so if you're actually against another caster, you got a chance of triggering a magic duel with them, so you actually fight each other off like Harry Potter Voldemort style, and you're both firing spells. If you lose the duel, you die. If you win, they die. So that's something to keep in mind. But not only does it trigger duels with mages, if you use a shout on a dragon, you can then trigger a shout duel with the dragon. I have yet to do that. As in R-rated. As in, it could quite easily turn as if you... The worst way it could go out with that follower is I can make her my slave and have her wear nothing and do my bidding. And if there were other mods involved, I could go further than that. So streaming it, right? Yeah, no. But no, legit, like, you can go to the point where she has a slave collar, she is tied up, and she is naked. Yeah, not worth it. Exactly. And I'm trying not to go down that path with her. Honestly, I'm actually not. I'm trying to go down the other, because she's got 3 different endings. But because I'm not cheating, there's a chance I could fuck something up without meaning to. And I don't want to have that, okay? Of course, you could put 18 plus on the stream. I mean, the thing is, Twitch has a total policy thing where it's okay to play video, for example, like Witcher, right? It's okay to play a game like Witcher on stream. It's got nudity and stuff in it because the game's not all about nudity. So I probably could get away with the mod, but I still don't want to risk it. Like, a game like Witcher, I've got no problem with because everyone's done it, you know? But this is a mod we're talking about, not Skyrim. So I feel like it's a bit of a grey area, and I don't want to touch it. But yeah. Melitiki as ingots, ore, and veins. I believe, yeah, this is the one that made ores, ingots, and veins just look better, and veins just stand out a lot more. More HUD, this is required for some stuff. Your home is my home. So this is a way you can set followers to actually stay in specific locations. More magic overhauling. Never's follower framework. This is just a thing I use for my followers. Careful when you use this, it can break certain followers. So like I said before, how I have Indigo. Do not implement him into a system like this, or to be honest, 4 of my 5 followers I cannot implement into this system because it will break their brains because they have got unique AI coding. Nordic UI, this is my just general UI stuff I've got. So like you'll see like how my health bar was in the top corner up here and things like that. College Windhelm, more for my ultimate college. Odin, once again, more magic overhauls, some retextures of stuff. Ordinators, this are perks. Party combat parameters, this gives me my party list on the side. Realistic waters, power 3, I can't remember what power 3 is. Rich merchants, so with this you can make it so merchants have double, 5, or 10 times the gold they normally do. I've made so they've got double, so it's just easy to sell shit to them. Even though I don't really do that anymore. Room markers for Dumbazar. That's a part of Lucian stuff. Run for your life. So if a vampire attack happens or a dragon attack happens, this mod makes it so all the civilians run for their houses to safety. Because, you know, Gotta love Twitch. Like, hey, stream in a hot tub, almost nude. Do not show digital boobs. Because they're bypassing systems. What? So, that post had 3 terms I had to permit there. Apparently, so nude, I understand, is a term that I didn't want being said. Boobs is a term I understand no one said. But do you want to take a guess out the 3rd term that it didn't want said that I had to say yes to in that comment? Vagabond is you're fully right, but half wrong. Hot. I had to permit the word hot. Where can I find this treasure trove of mods? I don't have a full list. I mean, if people want to, I could probably have a list ready for next time. But I get them all here on Nexus. Go home, Twitch, you drunk. They're not in a collection game. No, so I get them all via Nexus, and I use Vortex. I am very new to modding, hence why I use Vortex. A lot of experienced modders will tell you to go and use Mod Organizer 2. Feel free to do that if you so wish, if you want to go and learn it. But yeah, I have learned all this. Stealth Archer Stone? Event up to date. You own the new sword from event. Fucking hell, Jesus Christ! You work fast, Blades. So yeah, I get them all here by nexusmods.com. Make sure you're looking for Skyrim Special Edition if that's what you're playing. There's also a lovely thing on here. If you do accidentally update, because obviously a bunch of mods may not work with Anniversary Edition. Posture check. I am in good posture. Thank you very much. If you are running, if you have accidentally updated to the Anniversary Edition, there is this lovely thing here, the unofficial Skyrim Special Edition downgrade patcher. It will downgrade your Skyrim Anniversary Edition back into Special Edition before the Anniversary patch, which means you'll be working with every mod. You'll be fine at that point.
For everyone right now, currently with the patcher, it's got a best of both worlds. Don't do it. It allows you to have the add-ons that are done for Special Edition for the Creation Club. However, it can still break your mods.
Yeah, so you can still break a lot of shit, like this one here is on about.
Doing the full patcher. Give it the full go.
They are working a lot of stuff to make Anniversary Edition work. But yeah.
Oh yeah, the guy who made Script Extender, he's working non-stop. He even had a week early access to Anniversary Edition to get a Script Extender ready.
Yeah.
The full patcher will put you back to 1.5.97, which majority of mods are still sitting at until Anniversary's fixed.
Yeah. We're almost done with the mods, by the way. Do you want the AR missions doing like dropping world lower by 1 so you can keep the AR rewards? I think the main thing I wasn't was just because I felt like my artifacts weren't good enough. If you feel like I could do it, then feel free. But yeah, as I was saying, so we've got Run for Your Life. Safe House Teleport, that's once again ties in the Legacy of the Dragonborn. This is just a mod that adds one spell to let me teleport to my safe house. Simple suppression, offensive suppression. So this allows me to stop friendly firing everyone. If they are marked as a friendly, that being followers, citizens in a town, or whatever, I cannot hurt them with this mod. Why have I got this mod? First of all, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Byron Joy Stay in Database. We've just been uploaded. Thank you very much. Save a dragon attacks a town. Attacks Riverwood or something. The guards are running in. They're meleeing it. And I'm sitting here back with spells of AoE. I hit the dragon, I technically hit the guards, and that's going to produce a bounty. Hence why I have this mod, because I'm not playing a melee character. But yeah. Skyhood. Skyhood is so good. In fact, Sky UI is the one I'm thinking of. Sky UI. Probably needs Skyhood, but still. Sky UI, get it. Fantastic. Even though a lot of these mods kind of require Sky UI, to be honest. We also have, I think I've maybe went past that, I don't know, the unofficial patch. That's something else you also must get. More stuff. Landscape. Once again, these are retextures and things like that. Script extender. This is something else you are going to want for mods. There will be 2 versions up on their site. Skyrim Special Edition Script Extender. You go to this site, this is how it'll look. You've got the Premiere as AE build. This is for the Anniversary Edition or Anniversary Update. And then you got the SE build as a Special Edition. And if you want to play VR, there is a VR build as well to work with them mods. There is also some other legacy ones, but don't worry about those. If you are playing Special Edition without the Anniversary Update, make sure you get the SE build. Make sure that's the one you get.
I found where one of the cubes is from.
Okay! Thank you for the sub! You've already just followed! You've already just found the channel! And you sub! Thank you so much! Back in low Digimon. Yeah, thank you for that sub! Thank you so much, it means so much, it really does. Finishing off this list, because we're almost done! Better roads, blah, 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 blah. Smooth magic casting animations. This is the type of thing that makes the actual look of them cool. You almost thank you so much, really.
I believe that smooth magic casting one also allows you to makes it look like your character.
Is that the glyph one?
No, that's Strange Runes. That one you're on about is actually makes it look like your character. The longer they're holding a spell like flames and stuff, their hand starts twitching and stuff to make it look like they're actually concentrating while casting.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of like settings. Like Hell's got a bunch more mods than I do. You can go to it. Song of the Green. This is a follower. This is the only follower fact is that I've got that works with the whole follower system as I said before, and she's great. Spell perk item distribution. So this just takes a bunch of spells that I have brought in from mods and puts them around NPCs so they can use them. So I'm not the only one going around with OP spells. Once again, more patches for stuff. Static mesh improvements just make things once again look better. Strange Ruins. So you may notice when I use a spell, it looks like I've got a glyph. That's this mod. And it puts it, I can put it on NPCs and everything. So it actually looks like people are like channeling glyphs and stuff for the spells. It's cool as shit. Enchantments of Skyrim. This adds more enchantments into the game. So you got more stuff. Talkative dragons. So this lets it so when you get a random dragon encounter, you will actually hear them talking in Dover to you. And you'll understand it. It's cool as fuck. So you'll hear stuff like mid-fight, and if you try hiding or something, you're like, there's nowhere to hide, Dover, and you're like, oh shit.
If you ask me, that's
great.
Been put into the actual game because it's weird that you can go through. You have Alduin talk, you have Pathnax talk, you've got plenty of other dragons that talk that are named, but all of the just random dragons that come at you, they don't say crap. And
even the named ones don't. Like apart from Pathnax and Alduin.
Some of them do. The one that resurrects behind Kinesgrove.
Korea Mage. So this adds, currently one of the spells I'm using right now. This is a spell overhaul that adds spell combinations. So it adds spells in the game that's fire and ice, lightning and fire, and then a mixture of all three, like the one I'm using right now. So it's not just simple a fire spell. This is fire plus lightning. It's great. Elder Scrolls Tomebound. I honestly can't remember what this is doing. I got it for some reason. I can't remember what. It's something to do with magic. Forgotten City, because this was the first ever mod to win an award, and it's a full-on quest. So I got it to try it. I've yet to play it. We've yet to even start the quest. It's great. Pathnax Dilemma, because you that have played Skyrim, you know the dilemma that is Pathnax and the Blades. This fixes that and gives you another option. That's all I'm going to say because I don't want to spoil anything about that for people that may have not played. Thunderchild. This just adds more shouts into the game. So you get, it takes like the words that you already learn and puts them in different ways. So like the third word that you learn for like Whirlwind Sprint could be the first word of a different shout. And you combine them in different ways. It's cool as fuck. Timber Void, once again, more spells. Ultimate College. I said before, I've got a big package about it. Patches and stuff, unofficial Legacy Dragonborn, unofficial Creation Club, unofficial patch itself. Very simple smelting stuff. So this one lets you take, like, iron armor you find, right? And smelt it down into ingots. So when you're getting, so all that overburdened junk that you're finding early on can be put in to, like, use for, like, smithing and stuff. It's great. I will say, through this mod, or through Legacy of the Dragonborn, through either of them two mods, as it is very easy to cheese smithing. If you use Legacy of the Dragonborn, you'll get these little tokens that cost 1 gold or 1 septim if you're using Bruma. to make. And then you can smelt them back down into 1 gold or 1 scepter. And it will boost your smithing from level 1. With the very simple smithing stuff, once you hit ebony, you can boost the rest of the way, because you can make an ebony bow that costs 3 ebony ingots. You can smelt an ebony bow down into 3 ebony ingots. So you've got infinite smithing. So you can cheese it with this, keep that in mind.
Just think of it as a console command that you've actually got to put effort into and takes a bit longer.
Yeah.
It's pretty much what it is.
Weapons, armor, clothing, and clutter fixes. So this just makes it so there's not just as much spam when you kill shit, really. And like actually fixes some of the like level stuff. So
I looked into that, by the way. What it also fixes is some of the weapons and shields don't actually match the color shading of the armor. This will fix that to allow it so like an orcish shield looks brighter than the armor. It dims the shield to match in with the armor.
Yes. Wearable lanterns. So I got this for so I can actually have a lantern on my side, a constant light source, bit of realism, and I just really enjoyed it. Sometimes it's not enough. Wormtooth, this is another mod that we just installed today. It's a whole new like quest thing, adds hours and stuff. We've yet to properly play it, so I don't know if I can recommend it yet. And then lastly, YOT, your own thoughts. So this just changes, like it's little minor changes. So like when you go to save the game, it's like you've scribbled. It says I'll scribble this down. Or when you fast travel, it's like should I fast travel there? It's when you're doing shit that's miscellaneous, you're thinking it, and it puts it in perspective of you thinking it.
Another example: kill a dragon. Instead of saying "dragon soul absorbed," it says I have absorbed a dragon soul."
Yeah,
like, it puts it into a first person's perspective. Like you are your character at that point with all the miscellaneous stuff. It's really good.
Yeah, like say this mod list, like by no means is this mod list finished for me. Like this is like a second iteration mod list for me. So like because mods are constantly evolving. But if people do want it, I'll happily take the time. It will take a bit of time to make. I'll get a Google Doc together of like all the mods I'm using. With try and get links to them all as well as their pages, which is what's going to take a bit of time. So it'll take updates slowly bit by bit. One of the things I will also do until then, I'll probably take this segment of the stream where we've been dipping in here, there, and everywhere, and I'll cut it as take this little segment, make it its own little clip, and put it up on YouTube with a link as in chat and stuff. Roxy Moxie with the TO1 sub, thank you so much.
Yeah, and with the video, I'll finish first. With the video, it allows you to pause whenever you like.
I can't hear you right now. Digimon's playing really loud. There we go.
Oh, I got the stream muted. Yeah, you can pause the video whenever you want once it's uploaded, and take the names and type them into Nexus. You'll be able to find them that way. And remember to always look at requirements and patches, because some will be patches to work with others.
Yeah, I'll quickly give this tip as well while I remember on. So go to Nexus. So make sure when you're looking at mods and stuff, I'll just pick a random one. Smooth random blocking animation. We'll look at this one, okay? So it's only got 1 file. That's cool. So we know that file's good. We can get that, right? They've not put any description in. We also look at requirements. So this only got 1. So this is a bad example to show. God fucking damn it. Give me something. Something I know that needs it. You. Okay, Legacy Dragon Ball. Once again, we've only got 1 file. We've got the most up-to-date one downloaded. When we look at requirements, though, so we can see this file requires all of these mods to work. But then this list is mods that require this mod to work. And this list is really good to find some other stuff. This is where you can find patches for things. So if we find one that we may have used or you may want to use... combat gameplay overhaul personal patches required if you use Legacy of the Dragonborn. So like this is a patch if you're using combat game overhaul, you see this like, well, this is a patch to make them work together. Did the mission you jump from 50 to 54? Yeah, I guess I would do that. And that's why I was worried, because 55 you go up another one is yeah, so this is the type of stuff where if you're using other mods, always look at the requirements. And that way you can maybe find patches for like the mod you're wanting to use, or just other things that are tied to it and stuff, and things like that. If you find the mod that you're looking for, so say you're looking for Legacy of Dragon Ball, but you find this one, the French one. So this is like makes it all French. If you're French and you can only read French, this will turn it all French for you. if you go to original file, it will take you back to the English variant. So that way you can always find it, even if you find an alternative language. One of the things to note, some files that you may find people talk about may not be available because the creator may have taken them down. Some creators I can definitely recommend, if I remember how to track the mods. Track the mods is what I want. So I'm tracking free offers right now. I didn't want to go back. I want to go forward. I am tracking Beyond Skyrim, this team, because they are doing a bunch of stuff. They've got a whole site. It's great. They've got a YouTube channel. I'd recommend checking them out. Funny enough, the Beyond Skyrim team is actually attending ModCon. I recently found out this was a thing. ModCon. Basic convention for all moderators, and Beyond Skyrim's attending it to show off the latest version of Beyond Skyrim Citadel, and that's ModCon on the 4th and the 5th of December, by the way. And then there's this guy, Ice Cream Assassin. This is the Legacy of the Dragonborn dude, so he's got a bunch of stuff here. I don't know why it doesn't say... Does it not show download? Oh, it just shows update, okay. So it shows a bunch of stuff that they've made in that. So, like, say, Legacy of the Dragonborn, and then there's JK, because JK's done some amazing stuff. Yeah, okay. Yeah, JK's done some amazing reworks of stuff. There's things. One of the things that I suggest, if you look at JK, go for JK Skyrim when you go into exterior things. He hasn't finished working on interior, so like this, like Whiterun, Riverwood, and things like that. That's all bundled into JK Skyrim. Okay, so make sure you check that. But yeah, so that's the biggest bit of advice I can give for that stuff. If I can try and find another mod real quick to show about the files. Thing about there being multiple files. If I can try and think of one on top of my head, that would be great. I know something.
A mod that has a crap ton of requirements.
Here we go. Legacy Dragon Ball Safe House Plus. This is a great example. Like, no, it doesn't. It's only got one. You suck. No. No requirements. I want the multiple files. The worst part is I know I've got to find these before. Now I want to find one again to show an example of what I'm talking about. In fact, I know a one. Here we go. I can just do it this way. Where are you? Jumping. I've got jumping in here somewhere.
Yeah, the sprint jump.
Jumping. Better jumping. Yeah. This mod, I didn't explain this one, but it is on the list. Better jumping. This makes it so you can jump while sprinting.
Yeah.
Because Skyrim doesn't have that.
It's small mod, but it's so good.
So better jumping. This is what I mean by files, to check them. So this has 2 files. Go into files. So you can see there is better jumping AE and better jumping SE. Better jumping AE is for Anniversary Edition and Anniversary Update only.
Yeah.
SE is for the Special Edition before Anniversary Edition Update.
Yeah. So
that's the type of stuff to check. Some mods will also have their patch files in here, as well as some patches of how they help with other mods. They'll sometimes do that. So always check your files and always check your requirements to see what you may find for more mods, and you'll just go down an infinite rabbit hole. Like we started to.
Yeah, we thought it was impressive when I hit 100. And then I hit 200. And now I'm at 314?
Yeah.
And I've still got more to install from when I make my solo character, which I'm doing a Vampire Lord run. I've got retextures for my vampire. I'm going to be doing better vampires because, oh my god, if you play as a